Well, hello, welcome back to Stanley's fucking countdown. Yeah, excuse me, Stanley's countdown. Yeah, well, we are at number 4 in the countdown here in my radio station, and well, now this one is going out to well, it's going out to somebody that you know. And however, I must point out to my listeners in listening land, well, this doesn't necessarily reflect the artist that we're going to hear. It fits really well though with my, well, they're not my friend. They never will be my friend. But however, I must dedicate this song to them because, well, I know what you did. See, I know what you did. And I know what you tried to do, see, and well, I think you got real lucky. And here's another thing. I think whatever happened with you, I think they let you go. And I think this wasn't a real thing that you got caught up in there. Well, what happened was real. But the consequences, well, I don't know. How did you escape them? Well, as the moonlight comes upon us, this is number 4 in Stanley's countdown, and I hope you like it as much as I do, because, well, you know me. And hey guys, I really don't want to fight anymore. They used to call me, they call me Stanley the Twink. And, hey, Mom, hey, shut up. Excuse me. This is number 4 in our countdown of Stanley's greatest hits. I hope you like this one. Let's go. And I know my listeners out there listening, man. I know I'm your favorite. And don't let that prick tell you what.
Because I love you, we can't go on together. She's suspicious when you don't.
Well, there you go, my loves. I hope you like that one. That's number 4 in Stanley's countdown to, well, what do we call this? Well, a delusion based in Idaho. Thank you, Stanley. That's, well, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, sometimes it's good to revisit the past once in a while. Just like we're going to do in this one.
Enhanced video of the confrontation between 2 of the University of Idaho murder victims and another student at a food truck. The time, 1:30 a.m., just hours before the murders. Kaylee Gonsalves and Madison Mogan stopped for mac and cheese after partying at a nearby bar.
Everybody seemed like in good spirits.
Hey, Joe.
And then they start interacting with a couple other people. They're waiting for their food.
You don't get away with it either, do you?
Video shows Madison pointing at a man in a hoodie who appeared to have
She's not
followed
pointing
them
at
to the truck.
she's not doing
We had
that.
the video and audio from the clip in hand.
Just to be fair, she's not pointing at Jack Showalter here. No. Who she's pointing at, not him. She's pointing at people back here. There's somebody here, back in this area here. That's who she's pointing at. She's not pointing at Jack or this, what is his name, Joe? Right? She's not pointing at them.
I hear her using an expletive. Blank you, mister, she says. Police have already announced they have cleared the young man in the hoodie. Audio engineer Anthony Nelson enhanced the audio for Inside Edition. What do you hear in that instant?
She says, you.
So, was there an argument? If so, what was it about?
I don't know.
Parents say in their opinion.
That's a great question, Moscow police. Hey, what was that argument about at the grub truck when she's saying, fuck you, man? It wasn't a Jack Showalter. It was behind them, right? Right. So, that's a great question, Inside Edition. What was she arguing about with that person who, I don't know. Oh, by the way, yeah, and they get unalived about 2 hours later. Gee, I don't know, Moscow police.
Some of the individuals have been cleared Wait. Let's. Was there an
Wait a
argument?
minute.
If so, What was it about?
I don't know.
Kaylee's parents say, in their opinion, some of the individuals have been cleared too prematurely. Nancy Grace,
Oh, God, no.
Crime Stories,
Not the ghoul.
says the victims' families are being mishandled.
Not the ghoul.
Number one thing you do
You're a ghoul.
in a murder case is you locate the victim's family and loved ones, and you hold their hands from soup to nuts until you get that guilty verdict. All the way. Now, do I mean hand over your file?
What kind of nuts?
The intricacies of the case? H-E-double-L, no.
Oh.
But there's a happy medium. These families should not feel this
sometimes,
way.
Meanwhile,
listen, sometimes there's a happy medium. Sometimes there's not a happy medium. I'll tell you that. Sometimes the medium is not happy at all. Okay.
Shifting to where the other two victims,
Yeah, where were they?
Nodal and Ethan Chapin, were between 9 p.m. when they were at a gathering at a Sigma Chi fraternity, and 1:45 a.m.
No.
when they returned home.
No. Who said they returned home at 1:45 a.m.? Who said that? Who said it? Who said it? Not Dylan and not Bethany. Nope.
Home, just a short distance from the frat house. Police fear students who have the information are reluctant to come forward. News Nation's Brian Enton is in Idaho.
Police told me they want to send a message out to the kids here on campus. They're not concerned about what was happening at any of these parties, whether the kids were drinking or the college students were smoking pot or whatever.
You mean like cocaine and Adderall and other substances? I'm sorry, Coca-Cola?
They're not going to get in trouble, police say. They just want the information about where Xana and Ethan were.
Yeah, where were they? Nobody knows! Anyway, there you go, guys. It's called a blast from the past. Yeah. Interesting. Because, you know, that was more accurate. Much more accurate. And, again, I don't think anybody knows where Ethan and Xana were. No, Dylan didn't know. Because... well, go back and look at what she said. Yeah. Well, they were all there. Guess what? They were all there except Ethan and Xana. That's exactly right. Nobody knew where they were. So where were they, Moscow police? You still can't answer that fucking question, even today. Almost 3 years later, we're coming upon the anniversary, by the way. 3 years later, I still don't have a clear explanation as to where Xana and Ethan were. Where were they? Nobody knows. That's called good police detective work, isn't it, Moscow? Meanwhile, the rest of the major cities and actual police departments, they're laughing at you. They should be laughing at you. Yeah. To this day, explain to me, Moscow police, where Xana and Ethan were between the hours of, let's say, 12 a.m., until the bodies were discovered. Tell me that timeline. You can't. You cannot tell me the timeline. No, I'm not following Dylan's timeline because that's a lie, and we know that's a lie. I'm not following her timeline, and she never says she saw them come home, and nor Bethany. Bethany never says she saw them come home. Nobody ever saw them come home. Now, I know why that is, in my opinion. I know in my opinion, I kind of know why that is. Right, Dylan? And right, Bethany, you know as well as I know why that is. But nobody can tell me straight where they were or what they were doing. Nobody. And not even Moscow police. And not even Idaho State Police. Nope. Go ahead, try. Try. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't the brother drop him off at home? No, that's not accurate. The brother, Ethan's brother, said he doesn't remember seeing him the last time. They were all at that apartment, remember? And he says, well, he doesn't remember what happened to him after that. Nobody seems to remember what happened to Xana and Ethan. Nobody. Try it. Go ahead, try it. I dare you. Try it. Nobody knows, including the police. It's concerning, isn't it? Very concerning. I still don't have a clear explanation as to where Xana and Ethan were. Do you? I don't. I have no idea where they were. No idea. We get one story about they're ordering pizza at 12 o'clock. We get that story. Another story we get, Xana's ordering DoorDash at 4 o'clock in the morning. What else do we got? Yeah, but what time do they come home? I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, my garden already knows this. Just saying, I still don't know where they were. I have no clear timeline for them, too. None. No clear timeline for Xana and Ethan. Nobody does, really. No. Moscow doesn't. Idaho State Police doesn't. No, they don't. They have no clear timeline for where they were, what they were doing, who they were with, what was going on. Well, we know why that is. Yes, we do know why that is. Absolutely. Yeah, we do. So anyway, moving on to this. We're going to call this one Chaos in the Underground.
This fraternity is very special to me. The camaraderie's all there. The brotherhood's all there.
Who the fuck are you? Looks like Ethan, doesn't it? Weird.
The Sigma Chi fraternity brothers at the University of Idaho are sharing their memories about Ethan Chapin.
The 4 students we talked to are from Eagle, Meridian, and Grangeville, Idaho.
Oh, lovely.
Our Maggie O'Mara went to the Sigma Chi house and heard about their love for Ethan and how they're trying to heal together.
Huh?
Here at the Sigma Chi house at the University of Idaho, memories of Ethan Chapin are everywhere.
Uh-huh.
I have never met someone who's so, universally loved. Everyone liked him. He was just, the happiest person to be around. Everyone wanted to be around him.
Uh-huh.
Losing Ethan in such a tragic way has impacted each of these students. The feelings and the emotions are still fresh.
Right after that happened, it was a madhouse up in Moscow.
Really?
News people everywhere. And
Uh-huh.
I don't know, it was just no one knew what was going on, really, because stuff like that doesn't really happen in a town like this. But I think as we all...
Oh, we keep hearing that line over and over again, don't we? Because nothing ever really happens like this in Moscow. Well, true and not true. True and not true. No. Well, of course we know quadruple unalivings are not happening every day in Moscow, Idaho. But it's not as innocent as you try to portray here. And man, this guy looks exactly like Ethan, doesn't it? Some of those fucking pictures that we see looks just like him, doesn't it? Look at these guys. Look at them. Now you can dress up a pig in a suit, but guess what? It's still a pig. Correct? You can slap a suit on and a tie, but guess what? We still know what you are. Yes, we do. Now, you're trying to look presentable here and like you didn't do anything wrong. However, your fraternity and sorority, everybody is Greek associated with this fucking university, needs to be shut down immediately. There should not be a Greek system anymore at the University of Idaho. Should not exist. Characters like this can dress up in a suits and they try to look as presentable as they want to look. But we all know what you're doing. We all know what you do. And it's stop with the farce here. Stop with the farce. This is a farce. And why do you look like Ethan? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Weird. Very weird.
It was hard because a lot of people went home. I felt way better when I was up here with my brothers rather than being at home.
Why?
To be around these guys.
Why?
Talking about what I was feeling. Talking about maybe we want to talk about memories of the year.
All of us knew that no one was going to look down on them for sharing their emotions or, anything like that.
How we handled that as a fraternity. It wasn't one person handling the situation. We handled it as a brotherhood.
Yeah. It's called diffusion of responsibility is what that's called. Yeah. And that's what Greek systems, that's what things like fraternities and sororities do. They have diffusion of responsibility.
And I think that really helped us get through.
I'm sure it did.
They each shared happy memories of Ethan.
He's the coolest guy you'll ever meet. That's about it right there.
He was a really big, funny, happy guy.
When someone would walk in the room, like, not just me, anybody, he would welcome you into the room.
He was always very kind in everything that he did.
He always would call me Gussie Gus in his little raspy voice.
You know, emotionally, always there.
Gussie Gus. Gussie. Hey, that's a good name. I forgot. Gussie. And you know, I wouldn't think about Gussie being a nickname for Gus or Gustav, but Gussie. That's interesting. Interesting.
There for people.
One of my favorite memories with him was
my
apartment flooded one night after a big party because there was all sorts of plumbing problems with it. It's an old house. Went over to Xana's and I was hanging out with the two of them and we just talked for like hours and hours. And Xana made us grilled cheese sandwiches and Ethan and I are just sitting there talking. So that's one of like my most like...
That's when my jealousy kicked in. Look at that face. Look at the... Hey, we're going to analyze body language, correct? Yeah.
Cherished memories with him. You know, like I think back to that night a lot and I try to
You think about that night where you got grilled cheese sandwiches?
focus on nights like that rather than the sad ones when it comes to E.
The brothers lost Ethan's girlfriend, Xana Kernodle, that terrible night, too.
Him and Xana were just like the most perfect couple you could imagine.
That's just how she was. Like, she was just able to come over here and hang out with all the dudes. And just like, oh.
And guess what happens when we're in that situation? Well, some dudes are going to get jealous.
Hey, what's up, Xana?
Right?
He said that Ethan was like the most universally loved person on campus. I think Xana was right up there with Ethan. Like, everyone loved Xana, everyone loved Ethan. Both of them were just flourishing for sure.
Hunter Chapin, Ethan's brother, is also a member of this house.
It was kind of tough because it was a subject that he didn't want to talk about for a while. Just kind of letting him know that we are there if he ever does want to talk.
Where is he?
Just kind of knowing that that's open for him if he ever does need.
That's his brother? Man, he looks totally different there, doesn't he? That's Ethan's brother. He looks totally different there than he does in those fucking Amazon Prime specials or whatever they are. Right? Weird.
To let his emotions out to us.
Looks totally different, doesn't he?
When we were there, the first Sigma Chi Ethan Chapin Memorial Scholarship was
Wait a minute. This is important.
awarded to Hunter. The Chapin family was there, his mom, his dad, his sister Maisie.
Remember that? Yeah, the first... Let's think about this, guys. The first memorial scholarship to Ethan, for Ethan, goes to his fucking brother. Hey, what are the odds of that? Oh my God. All in the family, huh? We're keeping it all in the family, including the money. The scholarship foundation is not supposed to go to your fucking brother. It's supposed to go to people in need. That's why you created a scholarship foundation. It's not to give it to your other son. You disgusting people in Idaho. You disgusting people. You're disgusting to me. Moscow, Idaho. Where's that crazy mother who likes to write crazy children's books? Yeah, they gave all the scholarship money, the first round of it, they kept it in the family. You disgusting fucking people.
And there was a standing ovation.
I think it obviously...
Standing ovation for blood money.
It means a lot, going to Hunter. You know, we're talking all about E right now, but Hunter's right there with him. You know, like they're very, very similar people. Especially with what Hunter's going through, obviously. And then the way he's come out on the other end, like the person he is now.
Yeah.
Like personally, I don't think I could be, not okay, the word isn't okay,
That
but
strong.
be, that strong. In a situation like that, like if I were to lose one of my brothers, for Hunter to go through all that and then come out on the other end, you know, as strong and as great of a man.
Hey, he also got some money, though, on the back end, didn't he?
As he is now.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Exemplifies
Fuck
everything
you.
Ethan did in the past, and I think it's 100% Hunter's deserving of it.
I think it means a lot that Sigma Chi took the the bull by the horns and made the scholarship a thing in the world. Raised $125,000 for the scholarship, which is absolutely insane. And that's $5,000 to a Sigma Chi every single year, which is incredible. I don't think there's a better way to honor Ethan than to just help some more people. Help more people go to college. Exactly. He gave his whole life, so let's keep on giving in the name of Ethan.
The scholarship award plaque and photos of
There he
Ethan
is.
will live on here at Sigma Chi forever.
We all are wearing these bracelets. I don't know if I can't see if Kyle. Yeah, we literally all are. From
words on mine.
Yeah, mine's all faded. We got these at his memorial last year, and they said "Live life like Ethan" on them. And I haven't taken mine off since. And every morning when I look at my wrist and I see this, I just know I should live life like Ethan that day. So I think that the stories of Ethan are gonna just go from generation to generation, from pledge class to pledge class. And I think that's amazing that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
His story will be shared with everyone, and everyone can hopefully live life like Ethan.
Yeah. There you go, guys. 25 grand. Well, that's only part of the scholarship, I think. The other part of it goes to the brother. See? Yeah. Because here's the question. Well, why didn't they just award the scholarship to the fucking fraternity? Well, they didn't do that, did they? No. They didn't award the first scholarship from Ethan, his foundation, right? They didn't award it directly to the fraternity. No, this is what they did right here on his fucking plaque. They gave it to his brother. Directly to his brother. 25 grand at least that we know of. Probably a lot more than that. I'm sure the university chipped in a whole lot more. So anyway, yeah, makes you wonder, what kind of people are we dealing with here? In fact, the more I look at the families, the more I'm thinking, they're all fucking vultures. They're all vultures. And it seems like out of all the families here, there was only one good person out of all these fucking families. And it was these people who got unalived. The rest of them were fucking vultures. They were. Yeah, they were, really. Anyway, just my opinion. Just my opinion. I mean, look at Kaylee's family, they're vultures. Look at Ethan's family, they're fucking vultures. Xana's family, well, we know about Xana's family, right? We know her mom's a fucking drug addict, and I don't know. Apparently she got clean after this, but I doubt it. And Maddie's family. Now Maddie's family, hard to say with them. They're a little bit more diffuse here and opaque. I don't know for sure, but the rest of them, good grief, vultures. Fucking vultures, man. They're all picking at the same fucking carcass on the road, aren't they? Yeah. So they awarded this scholarship to their very own son. Think about that. Think about how sick that is in some ways. That's sick to me. Really sick. That's sick. Very sick. And what's even sicker is that money, whatever money we're talking about, that should never have gone to any of the fucking Greeks. At all. At all. How can you award the Greeks money when they're probably a part of the crime? Very sick people here. Yeah. Vultures. Hey, Ethan, you deserved a whole lot better than what you got, my friend. Fuck yeah, you did. Yeah, I think your family are a bunch of fucking vultures. I do. Just like Kaylee's family. Yeah, I think they're a bunch of vultures as well. And Xana's family. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I think. Yes, I do. Sorry, my friend. You had a really weird family, and they were living in cuckoo land. They were absolutely living in cuckoo land, weren't they? I think they were. I think most of these families were living in cuckoo land. Idaho, we call it. They were all living a fairy tale. Yeah. Until something wicked this way came. Yeah. Anyway, for better or worse. And that will do it for this one, my loves. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I got this vulture feeling in the pit of my stomach about these people. Absolutely. And we're gonna go out on this note.
You may be a businessman or some high degree. They may call you doctor, or they may call you chief. But you're gonna have to serve somebody.
Never know where the video is going to take you, my loves. Let's go. My God. And oh, wait a minute. Here. This is what we need to know. I think so. There you go.